And there's so many, I feel like you could probably relate to this, but there's so many of you that have been diagnosed with IBD, irritable bowel disorder, IBS, which falls under it, but it's basically a category of not necessarily knowing what's going on, but it's a category of symptoms that we get: bloating, gas, diarrhea, constipation, and it all starts with a disrupted microbiome.
Sure.
And but a lot of times, it's hard to know the root cause, like what is going on, unless you go through testing. You do stool samples, you get to test the microbes on what's going on in your gut. It's a hard thing to treat, so it's just kind of lumped into like, these are your symptoms, you have IBD. Okay. So really what's going on when a lot of the gas and bloating and poor digestion happens is our food is not being digested properly. It's being fermented in our gut.
Exactly.
We get overgrowth of bacteria. We get yeast.
Exactly.
And all of that going on will lead to the bloating and lead to the gas and discomfort. And I mean, I think there's nothing worse than a stomach ache. So
right. So right here, yes, bloating, please. I need help with that. So Lisa was saying, and exactly what Lisa said, a dysbiosis, the wrong balance of bacteria, different things going on, whether it's we'll talk about the causes that throw this dysbiosis into play here. But man, you get that food in there, and now a lot of it doesn't digest. Some of this stuff, the fibers that cannot get broken down by the human body, are now just in there fermenting, and they're putting off gas, and they're just, the bloating is a real problem, but it's a byproduct of what?
Well, no, keep going. I'm going to say something example here.
It's just a byproduct of poor digestion,
right?
Because of the lack of the dysbiosis.
Sure. So think about when something in your fridge has been sitting there too long and it ferments, and like maybe say it's in a plastic container and it kind of bloats out, swells, and you open it, it explodes. I mean, that is what's going on in your gut. That is your bloating. There goes your gas. I mean, it's horrible. So a lot of people that have the IBD, IBS, have a different composition in their microbiome.